don't know. I don't know. I had a couple of choices. I could either come and sit in here or go out in the garage. Now I know if I go out in the garage, I get distracted and I start doing stuff, and that's not fair because that's not what morning coffee's about. But I'm in here. Still lots to do outside. But again, that can wait. Morning coffee has to be about you guys. So if I go anywhere else other than in here or whatever. Jacqueline, good morning. Yeah, if I go anywhere else, I'll just get distracted and I'll end up doing stuff that's nothing to do with morning coffee, and then yeah, it's just I'm just gonna stay in here. So, how are you, mate? Are you well? What do you know? Bum bum bum. Nobody's talking to me. I bet if I do this. Claire normally appears if I do that because she hides in the background. Maybe not today. Maybe not. There you go. You get an MRI on your spine. Okay. That's good. That's good. Carol, good morning. Lovely to see you, as always. Bum, 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 bum. Marley, Marley, Marley. Oh, so, I don't know what to talk about today. I don't know. But, Annie, good morning. Very well, thank you very much. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button as you join in. Alan, good morning. Those likes are very important for the algorithm to get the channel out there. Oh, thank you, Carol. Thank you, appreciate you. How are you doing today, Alan? Are you well? We have to wait 5 minutes for Alan to type his reply. Joshua Jones, good morning. We discuss depression and anxiety and all things related to depression and anxiety. The channel is all about that. However, we do talk about other things as well. The only thing that we don't discuss is politics and religion. Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Carol. So many compliments. Stephen, good morning. Good to see you. You're very welcome. It's my pleasure. This is something that we all need. Suffering with depression. It makes you feel that you're completely alone. Being alone is something that's going to make things feel worse. So it's like a vicious circle. You're not nice. You do my head in. See you later. Yeah, so it's like a vicious circle. The more depressed you feel, the more alone you feel. And it makes you feel worse over and over. Thank you, Carol. So, you take time off work because you're depressed and the anxiety is too much and you can't cope with it. Which then, in turn, you start to feel useless because you're not going to work. Yeah. And it never ends. So, you then get to a point where you don't want to go to work anymore because you can't face going. But you're feeling alone. And you want to go back to work because you're feeling useless. But you don't want to go back to work because the anxiety's too much. And the longer that you're off work, the more depressed you're getting. And it is a massive, vicious circle. Yeah, I get that, Carol, 100%. Yeah, so I want to be back at work. I really want to be back at work. I can't go back to what I've done for 30 years. So what do? I don't know what I can do. So I can look for a job. If I look for a job, I've got to go for interviews. That means I've got to see people. I don't want to see people. If I get a job, I'm going to have a boss. I don't want to have a boss. I've never had a boss. I've not had a boss since I was in my teens. What do? And this is all going through your mind. And it's not good. Because it all makes you feel worse. It makes you feel useless. It makes you feel worthless. It makes you feel like you're a failure. Well, you're not. You're not a failure. It's not about being a failure. It's about taking control of your mind, taking back what you had that the depression has taken away from you. And that's what it's all about. Every single day, do little victories. Little victories are a massive thing for me. I do little victories every day without fail. It becomes second nature. Everything that you do, everything that you do is, it's a victory. So no matter how small that thing is, whether it be getting dressed, I've done that today. Getting dressed, having a wash, brushing your teeth, getting out of bed even. Sprinkles, good morning. All these things are victories. They all count. And at the end of the day, count them up. See how many you've got. Do the same thing tomorrow. Add them up again. Your aim is to beat your score from the previous day. If you can do that and do it every day, it really does become second nature. So the things that you find the hardest do get that little bit easier each day. So give it a go. Little victories. Thank me later. It's all part of what we've got to do. We have to take control after the depression has done all the damage. We can't sit and mope and feel sorry for ourselves. And as horrible as it sounds, that's what we do. I do. I know I do. I sit, I feel sorry for myself because I don't want to do the things I need to do. I don't want to go out and cut the hedges. I don't want to go and wash the dishes. I don't want to cut the grass. Because your mind doesn't want to do it. Your mind's thinking, well, why would I want to do that? That's hard work. Why do I want to do that? And then there's the other side of your brain that's saying, let's go and do something. Let's go and do something. And it's a constant battle. And it's exhausting. So, as that exhaustion starts to kick in, what do? You have a nap. Curl up on the sofa, have a nap. Or go to bed. Bed's my safe space. If I go and curl up in bed, I'll just curl up and forget about the world. Why do we do it? Because it takes over. It takes control of our thoughts. But we can beat it. I'm having a bit of a rant this morning. I'll fall deeper into depression. Exactly that, Alan. Exactly that. And that's what we need to avoid. That's what we need to fight against. And that's why it's a constant battle. Because your brain's fighting with itself all the time. Your brain's telling you to do one thing and then it's telling you to do something else because you don't want to do the other thing. Because if you do the other thing, then you're being lazy or you're being weak. But if you don't do it, then you're not making any effort. Yeah. Jacqueline, you've got a plan. You have that plan. And it's a plan that you can still go through with. You can still do that. No matter what the damage is. Even if the worst thing happened and you was in a wheelchair, you can still do that job. You can still do it. It's going to take a lot of effort. It's going to take a lot of time. But you can still do what you want to do. And what it's all about is you not letting things take control of your life. And that's where we need to fight. We need to make sure that the depression isn't in control. Because I let it take over. I let it take over to the point where I couldn't work because of physical health. And the less I worked, the more depressed I got. The more depressed I got, the more worthless I felt. And then my dad passed away. And I just spiraled. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to see people. I can't handle people. It's too much. It's like being bombarded by all these different voices and noises and stuff. Morning, Frankie. Good to see you. And that's what we've got to fight against. That's what we've got to be. We can't sit back and let it win. Imagine you're in a room. Okay. Good, thank you, Frankie. Imagine you're in a room and somebody comes in and ties you to a chair. Nothing kinky, Alan. And said, you can't do the things you want to do today because you're tied to that chair. What do? Do you just sit there and accept it? Or do you fight? I know what I'd do. I'd fight 100%. I'd do everything I could to get out of that chair. And it's the same principle. Depression is the person that is tying me to that chair and saying, you're not doing the things that you want to do. That's what depression is. It's tying you down. So how do we fight? We keep trying. We keep putting the effort in. We do little victories. And everything that you do, everything that you try to do, is a step forward. It's that little push. I've still got my coffee, mate. And, I'm actually on coffee number 2 today. So again, guy walks in and ties you to a chair and you can't get out of it because your mind won't let you. There's no ropes. There's no bindings. There's nothing holding you to the chair. You're just tied to it because he tied you to it and said, "You're not doing it. No, you're not doing it." Get in the comments. Tell me, what was your first thought? Apart from why is he tying you to a chair? What's your first thought of somebody coming in and tying you, not physically, but tying you to that chair? Because we'd all have initial thoughts to that, each and every one of us. Do you bow down? Do you let them win? Do you let him take control of your life? Take control of your day? There's 9 of you here, mate. Quite deep today, isn't it? I think that's what we need to be looking at. We need to get into the depths of things, I guess. Would you stand idly by as a man walked in, or a woman walked in, and without actually tying you, they tied you to a chair? Shani, good morning. I'm very well, thank you. What do? Do you sit there and take it? Nobody's talking to me. Get in the comments, guys, come on. You're in the office, nice. I'm in the lounge today. Frankie, thanks for reminding me about my coffee. I forgot that I had put it on the floor. Come on, guys, there's 12 of you watching, and there's nobody answering me. Cool Streams, good morning. I'm really well today, thank you. You came to the sentence, what do you do? So let's start it from the beginning. Imagine depression with a person, and that person walks into the room without physically tying you down. They tie you to a chair, but they say you're tied to that chair and you can't do the things that you want to do today. What do? Do you fight it or do you accept it? Do I have a job? Why? Does it matter if I have a job? Is it any of your business if I have a job? I probably work harder, even now, not being at work, than you do when you go to your job. Everything is in your mind, yeah. You're a doormat, so you'd accept it. I don't think you are. I don't think you would. Thank you, Carol. You're going to fight. So when you're sat in a chair and your mind is having this battle with itself, do it. Don't do it. You can't. Do it. Don't do it. You can't. What do? You slap him. Morning, Rebecca. You're not going to accept it, are you? You're not going to sit there when someone comes in and says, you're now tied to that chair and you can't do anything. You're not going to say, oh, okay. John Bolton, I'm going to say this to you very nicely. I spent 30 plus years in the trade, in the building trade. I could probably buy and sell you 3 or 4 times over when I'm working. So, coming on here and saying, have you got a job? Doesn't work. I think maybe you need to understand a little bit about depression before you start making comments like that. Do you understand? Maybe you can hang around, keep the thoughts positive, and you might learn a little bit. We'll see. I'm not here because I'm depressed. I'm here because I've been depressed. I know how depression affects you, and I'm here to help other people to try and deal with their depression. So, that being said, let's do it, guys. Tell me what you do. Like done. Thank you, Mustang. Tell me what you do. Someone comes in, they tie you to a chair without physically doing so. You can't just sit there and accept it, right? You can't just say, oh, okay, I can't move. I'm stuck in this chair all day long. You're going to say, fuck you. I'm really well, thank you, Mustang. Talk later, Carol. You're going to say, who the fuck are you? You're not my boss. You don't tell me what to do. But we let depression do that. We allow it. Each and every one of us, we sit back and we allow it to happen. I do it. I'll sit there and I'll just think, oh, I don't want to. And that's just the thoughts in my mind saying, why bother? And then I've got another thought in my mind saying, we could go and do this. Do you get it? You broke your leg in 2 places. Fuck. Fell off the scaffold. That's not good. $400 milligrams. They're not too bad. Just be careful. Make sure that you've eaten before you take any ibuprofen. They can cause stomach ulcers and other things, so just be careful taking them. Okay. So come on, guys. Talk to me. What do we do? Do we let depression win? Do we let it take over? Do we let it control our lives? Do we just sit back and accept it? Or do we fight back? I don't know. Personally, me, I have to try and do something. Do I think 20 is young? So take control back, Alan. Again, Rebecca, if I was to walk into a room where you were sat on the chair and I held you down, would you just sit and accept it? Because that's what depression does. It walks into your life and it holds you down. Why would we accept somebody doing that? Did you feel old? I know you would, Alan. I know you would. Thank you, Carol. Tom, good morning. Just got your text, mate. Obviously not replied yet. A bit busy. Davy boy. We've got people joining. So for those that are just joining in now, we're talking about the way depression holds us back, holds us down. And the question at the moment is, if depression was a person, and that person walked into the room and held you down, pinned you down, tied you down, however way you want to look at it, and said to you, you're not moving out of that chair, what do? You're not going to move out of that chair. You're not going to do the things that you want to do because you're not going to be able to. You think you'd freeze? I don't think you would, Rebecca. I really don't think you would. Oh, fuck off, do I believe in God. I really don't think that you would. Okay, let me rephrase it. Let me try it this way. If you were sat in a room and an exact replica of you walked in and told you that you couldn't move out of that chair, what would you say? Switches it around a little bit, doesn't it? Because at the end of the day, it is you that is stopping yourself. It's your mind. So if you was to walk in, there you go. There you go. Alan, don't be a dick, please. You're a fucking knob. So why do we accept it? Why do we just take it? Why do we let ourselves control our thoughts? Why do we let the negative take over? How do we beat that? Sometimes, Alan, I want to just fucking beat you with a stick. Talk to me, guys, because we're nuts. I'm not qualified to give advice. I'm better qualified to give advice than any therapist that you'll ever visit. Because I've been there, I've been through it, I suffer with it. I know how it feels, I know coping mechanisms. I might not be a healthcare professional, but I know what it is. I know how I deal with things, and I can offer advice from my perspective. So, on that note, John Bolton, let's ask everybody in the chat, if you had a choice, guys, would you go to see a therapist that doesn't know what depression feels like? Or would you go to see somebody that has suffered with depression and knows exactly how you feel? Davey, that's shit, mate. My condolences, man. There you go. Thank you, Tom. You have to choose one, Rebecca. Don't be greedy now. Yeah, somebody that has suffered. Definitely. Yeah, we do. And that's why everybody in the chat is so important. At the end of the day, John, if you don't want to be here, mate, fuck off somewhere else. Nobody's making you stay. Nobody's making you listen. Your choice. You probably wouldn't either, are. Do I look like I'm American? Do I sound like I'm American? You're full of crap. Off your fuck. Simple. Nobody makes him stay, do they? The shrinks wouldn't have a fucking clue when it comes to my brain. They wouldn't know where to start. Yeah, fuck off, John, you yit. What's a yit, Davey? Terry, good morning. I'm not depressed. You're a dick. Fuck off. Trolls. Why? Why trolls? What's the point? Why go on a... Yeah, I thought so. Why go to a channel and just gives people shit for the fun of it? I believe most of the best therapists have been through it themselves. I personally had shit experience with therapy, so still not sure if I'm honest. Okay, so therapists generally went through all different college courses and university courses to get their degree. Doesn't necessarily mean that they've been through it. A lot of them haven't. Yeah, I tried a few therapy sessions and got nowhere. Tom, thank you, appreciate that. It's very rare. And it's a shame. What I think, you see these people that, let's say a probation officer, okay, because I've had experience with a probation officer. So, probation officers are often somebody that has been through probation, and they want to give something back. It's in my hand. Imagine if therapists were the same. You're looking at about 6 years to get qualified to become a therapist. I could do that. I could do that at my age. But that 6 years that it takes me to become a therapist is 6 years that I wouldn't be helping you guys. Because doing them both would just be too much. Yeah, so CPTSD. Therapists, I could do it. I probably could, but I'm not clever enough, to be honest. I'm not clever enough. Yeah, I understand depression. Yeah, I understand anxiety. But that's not all I'd have to learn. So, probation helped me. So that's not quite true. I went through 2 years probation. You can't volunteer as a therapist, I don't think I could probably volunteer for the Samaritans or something like that, but this is what I want to do. And this is my aim. I'm going to do everything I can for this. For what? For probation, do you mean? Oh, okay. Common assault. Yeah, they did. So, when I went into probation, my mindset was completely different. I had to learn that my behaviour affected other people. Because I didn't realise that when I'm talking to someone, if I was to slightly raise my voice or change the tone of my voice, people can feel threatened. And I learned different ways to deal with that. I learned about the iceberg effect, which is people only see the tip of the iceberg. They don't see what's going on under the water. And at that point, what I was trying to explain to the probation officer was, I'm a northerner. All northerners behave in this way. So although I'm a northerner that's living in the south, southerners don't understand it the same. Where I grew up, if you wanted to talk to somebody, you talk to be heard over everyone else. Because stop talking the shit that they're talking to listen to you. And it's the way that they talk up north. I don't do it anymore. I've stopped it completely wiped it out. Because I learned that when I would be talking and my voice would get louder or my tone would change, it would affect other people. And they feel threatened, they feel, I don't know, they just, it would affect them. I actually didn't commit a crime. I didn't commit a crime. I defended myself. I defended my son. There's no crime in that. Davey, I know, mate. I know. So I was accused of an assault that I didn't commit. Yes, I got fucked over. Somebody was trying to smash a glass over my head while I was holding my 1-year-old son. So I put my hand against the chest, pushed him against the wall and went out of the door. And because I did that, and I was the man, I was the one that got arrested. You almost got 5 years for being called a homo. Mate. Words. It's all words. It doesn't matter what your sexual preference is, or what your religion is, or what your colour is. None of it matters. They're just words. Sarah, good morning. Leicester, London. Yeah, you would be fucking weird. Oh, now that is a different matter. Being hit with a bottle, that matters. But words don't matter. I talk weird, Alan. I talk weird because I'm a northerner in the south. that's lived in Cardiff for a long time. Yeah, work that out. How are you doing, Sarah? Are you alright? So yeah, interesting question, isn't it? Would we allow ourselves to do that? Fair play, mate. Good on you. So Sarah, the question today is, if you sat in a room in a chair and an exact replica of you walked in and told you, stay the fuck there, you're not getting up, you're not going anywhere, and you're not doing anything, you're now tied to that chair, what do you say? What do you do? Do you accept it? Fuck off, exactly. You'd fight back, yeah? Before you would have sat. So this is my point. If that person, that other you, was your depression, why would you accept it from depression? Rebecca, I hope everything's okay. We'll catch you. Dirty's about right, to be fair. We will catch you soon. Much love, mate. What's up with the sound? No microphone, mate. Yeah, I apologise for that. No microphone, so it's just what's on my phone. You never accept it, it's just safer. Yeah, I understand that. So we're not talking about abuse in that, Sarah. What we're talking about is depression and our mind. So if the depression was an exact replica of yourself, that's what we're talking about. And if that exact replica of yourself walked into the room and said, you're not doing this, you're stuck there. Yeah, I think there's probably shit in the microphone on my phone. Not shit, but crap. And I haven't got a microphone anymore because I snapped it. So, yeah, I need to get another one. You can't hear it either. Oh. You said good, you'd be rich. We'd fight, wouldn't we? We'd fight back. If we were holding ourselves back physically, we would fight back. And that's what you need to do with depression. You need to be able to fight back. Don't let the control of your mind. Easier said than done, though. Go on, tell me. Tell me how. You did not fight you. What you need to remember is depression is literally yourself. Persian hugs. I don't want to know. It's you. It's your own thoughts. You're going to tell us every day, aren't you, Sarah? Every day you're going to come in and tell us that it's your birthday on Saturday. Until Saturday, and then you're going to say, it's my birthday today. Yep, I thought so. Are you going to do it on every channel you go to? I do as well. Exactly that, Davey. Only you can help you. Only you can fight your own thoughts. Nobody can fight that for you. But people can help you understand what those thoughts are and why you're having those thoughts. Positive mental attitude, exactly. We can't just sit back and say, you win. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It makes you feel worse. It makes you feel so much worse to just sit back and say, you win. Because then you feel like a failure because you've given in. So what do? It brings me back to my first point. Little victories. Little victories. And you keep working on those little victories. And, yeah, and a dog. Those little victories become bigger victories every day. And the more victories you get, the better you feel. The better you feel, the more you want to do things. You'll get what I'm saying. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Eating a healthy diet, yeah. Do you know what? I eat crap. I really do eat crap. And right now, I'm not depressed. I feel really good about myself at the moment. And I eat crap. I eat donuts. I eat cakes. I eat sausage rolls. I eat pizza. I eat kebabs. I eat crap. It doesn't control the way I feel. When I eat cake, I feel even happier. I love cake. Alan definitely has improved. Yeah, feel good food. Sugar. Sugar might not be very good for you, but look at me. Do I look like I have to worry about diabetes? My wife's about to leave because she's really late for work again. So wait for it. I got pins and needles in my toes.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm off now.
I can smell you.
I'm very, very cheeky. I'm very, very, very late.
Okay.
Okay.
Again.
Again, yeah. Oh, oh Christ.
Oh, oh.
You know, Linda and I've been chatting, haven't we?
Uh-huh.
Hi, Mummy. Don't work too hard, will you, Mummy? No.
Love you.
Love you too. Don't forget your chores.
What chores?
Everything.
Oh, Izzy can do it today.
Izzy's going out.
She's not gone out yet.
She's going out in a minute.
What time's Erin coming to get together?
In a minute, she's on the way.
I thought you wanted to swap some bags.
Oh, yeah.
Just a minute.
Oh God, are you live?
Of course I'm live. There's a bit of battery in there. Just give her that.
You've got some papers.
Upstairs.
Check them those. I'll get you some.
Whole packet there. She's not going to need that.
Maybe a strip of it.
No, don't give her them. There's some in my drawer. Menthol ones, I think, or normal ones.
Oh, I can't have them.
No, I don't know what the yellow ones. So they're not menthol. Okay, I'm back. I like chocolate. Why are we talking about chocolate? You can't talk about chocolate and not tell me why. I like chocolate. You vomited and fell off your bike. Oh no. How old are you, Gadget Music? Life's hard. New till Wednesday. No. Fucking no. I'm pissed off. New tools are not coming till tomorrow. You're 20. Okay. They're not coming till tomorrow. But it's fine, because tomorrow I'm going to be hiding for most of the day out in the garage. Because everyone's coming here. There's going to be loads of people. And I don't do people, so I'll be out in the garage where it's safe. You don't believe your generation have families and children. Why do I get the feeling that you're being a dick? Yeah, I can intercept the postman, definitely. I heard a knock at the door this morning and I thought it was the postman. I thought, yes! And I went downstairs and it wasn't. I'm sure Sarah has been a naughty girl at some point. I think she probably has been a naughty girl at some point. You're not trying to be rude. So, string a proper sentence together and tell us what you're talking about. You just want to vent. Okay, you can vent. We'll listen to you vent. Go ahead. Vent away. You have all the time in the world. Vent away. We have all the time in the world. Bye. Have you forgotten something? What did you go upstairs to get?
What do you mean?
Don't worry.
Oh, I've been up to get some filters.
Yeah.
I just gave her Izzy the stuff to give to Erin.
Yeah. And left me with no cigarette papers.
Oh, yeah. I'll do that now.
Oh, it's all right. You go. You're late.
Okay,
Love you.
I'm very late.
Love you.
Love you. Bye, Felicia.
Hurry. Oh. Dum 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 dum. Are you still venting? Ooh, peanuts. Ta-da. I'm concentrating. I want to fall downstairs. That'd make me look very silly, wouldn't it? Falling down the stairs. I'm really mad. Why? Jane, good morning. Earthworm? What earthworm? What have I missed? Okay, you finished fencing. Cool. No! That's not true, Alan. I'm not talking about being tied up to a chair. That's not the point of the conversation. It's far from the point of the conversation. Would anybody like to explain to Alan what it is I'm actually talking about? I'm sure he already understands. There is someone for everyone. My wife put up with all my shit. All my shit. All the problems that I had going on. She put up with it all. Rightly so. Because I put up with hers as well. I know yours, Alan. I know. Oh, now what I've done is I've lost my fucking lighter. Fuck's sake, fuck my life. My pants are falling down. I've lost my lighter. I bet my wife's nicked it. I bet you she fucking has as well. She's nicked my fucking lighter. My wife has nicked my lighter. I take it all back. She hasn't nicked my lighter. It was in my pocket. Not that pocket, the other pocket. When you thought you sound like a valley girl. Boom, 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 boom. Hippie, Sophia here. Sophia, good morning, Bodada. Shumai. Are you well, Sophia? Are you well? My age? I am 49. Was you impressed with my Welsh then? What? Was you? Was you impressed with that? Oh, I know. I even know a little song. Do you want me to sing it? Mr. Maradui in die tree. Mr. Maradui in die tree. There we go. That's the only bit I know. You impressed with that? Do you like it? That's it. Nostalgia, yeah. I used to be able to sing the Rainbow Song in Welsh. Let me try and think of it, hang on. Pork and melon and glass and grey, no, it's not glass. Yeah, I can't remember it, but yeah. I used to know it. No, it's pink. It is pink. It's still pink in Welsh. Pork and melon and pink and grey, orange and pot and glass. There you go. I just remembered it. So I know the colours in Welsh. I can count to 10. In die tree pedlocking 17. No, I can't count to 10 anymore either. Yeah, I can't remember now. I know what services is. Do they? Do they sing it in Welsh? Or do they sing it in English? European. Sexy, yeah. Not stress spelling now. You're not in control. Your life is not about you and you're not that important. Well, that's a load of bollocks, isn't it? Your life is exactly about you. 100% about you. It's not about anyone else. What's the difference in English and Welsh? It's a different country. Yes, it is. Your life is 100% about you. Other people don't matter in your life. It's what you do with your life that matters. Your decisions, your choices are what matters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. That's bullshit. Whoever told you that is a fucking fool. An absolute fool. Your life is 100% about you and the choices you make, the decisions you make, the actions you take. It's freaky. It's wrong. If it works for you, then fine, but it's not true. It's not right. Why would your life be about anyone else? It's your life, not theirs. Explain it to me. Explain why your life would be about someone else. Talk to me like I'm a 5-year-old. Tell me why. And I'll give you one answer. One answer alone. I'm not stuck in depression. Do I look like I'm stuck in depression right now? I'm here to help others, not for my benefit. I'm far from depressed right now. I'm very happy with my situation. It's very true, Alan. Yes, I'm here to help others. And no, I'm not a medical professional. No, I'm not a healthcare professional. I'm just somebody that has been through depression and anxiety. I still go through it. But I've learned to deal with my own problems. My life has meaning helping others. My life has meaning doing something that I enjoy. So it's about me. Me doing this is all about everyone else. This isn't my life. This is just 2 hours out of each day that I spend trying to help other people. Again, it's about my decisions, my choices. Because it's my life. It's now or never. I don't want to live forever. Yeah, my channel. So, coming into my channel and saying that your life is about everyone else is the biggest load of bollocks I've ever heard in my life. You can't live your life for other people. You have to live your life for you. I do this for me because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy being able to offer other people my perspective. I spend my afternoons doing the things that I want to do because it's my life. Just like, let's say, Sophia does what she does every day because it's what she wants to do. So if you're living your life for other people and doing stuff for other people because you think that's what your life is about, then where is your life? You don't have a life. Everybody else has your life and you're wasting it. Has starting the channel helped my depression? Yes, it has. It's helped me a lot. I talk about things on my channel that I wouldn't open up to anyone else about. I wouldn't sit in front of a therapist and tell the therapist, the things that I've told you guys. I wouldn't do it. Because the therapist wouldn't understand. I'm misunderstanding it. I'm not misunderstanding it. It's my fucking life. I'll live my life how I want to live my life. I won't live my life how other people want me to live my life. I'm the one in control of my life, nobody else. You're completely misunderstanding because you've been told a load of bollocks. That's a good question, Alan. It was a friend of mine over in America. I was doing this on Facebook to start with. I did a couple of live things on Facebook. And I got a friend over in America that said to me, you need to move over to YouTube. I was like, well, the only thing I use YouTube for is listening to music. He said, no, move your channel over to YouTube. You'd do really well. You'd be fantastic at it. You'd be really good at it. His name's Dave. He's known as Mooks. Fantastic bloke. Love him to bits. Absolutely love him to bits. He's going through shit himself. He's got fucking so many issues that he's got to deal with. And I give it a go. I was terrified. If you look back at my first ever live stream, I was fucking shitting myself. Where? He's in America. I'm not sure exactly where. I've never met him. I met him through an online game. You 100% have him to thank for it, because I wouldn't have done it. But yeah, someone do me a favour. Somebody look at my first ever live stream and take a clip and mix it with a current one. That's a very stubborn position. I am right. How am I not right? How is my life somebody else's to decide? I am right. My life is mine. I don't know how you can live your life for other people. That's what you just said. Do you think that I live my life trying to make other people happy? I am not Mother Teresa. See, this just proves my point. Therapists have got no fucking idea. Why would I want to live my life for other people? There's only 3 people in my life that matter. Immediate people. My family all matter. My children, my grandchildren, they all matter. But if I had to live my life for other people, it would be for 3 people. Me, my wife, and my eldest daughter. And that sounds like it's favoritism, but it's not. They're the 3 people, me, my wife, and my eldest daughter, that make the biggest impact on my life. She's 25, mate. And why do they make the biggest impact? They make the biggest impact because they're the ones that love me, my wife, and my eldest daughter. I don't care whether you met Mother Teresa or not. I really don't care. You're talking shit. Why do you want to know how? Davey asking that isn't anything perverted. Davey's gay. There is certainly nothing perverted in Davey asking about how old my daughter is. Yeah, I get it. A man asking how old someone's daughter is can seem a bit weird, but um, he's in a relationship with another man. He's, you know, he's got no interest in anyone in that way. I'm perverted, 100%. I'm definitely perverted. Be nice, please, people. I nearly said children then. Be nice, please. Keep the channel where it's supposed to be. Wales doesn't need us English. How fucking rude. That's just rude, Sophia. Alan, you are perverted. None of us are as perverted as Yime. I've got to say that. Teddy, you start therapy and counselling in a month. Addiction is the main root of my depression. Haven't been outside the house in months. I have to be someone else now. Made me very unwell. Why do you have to be someone else? Why do you have to be someone else? Guys, let's get back on track. Si, good morning. Good to see you. What makes you think you have to be someone else? Okay, answer me this. I know, Jacqueline. That's the whole point. Answer me this. Does addiction change the person that you are? It may change the way you behave. It may change the way you think at that time. But it doesn't change the person that you are, does it? You're still that person. You're just affected by whatever it is that you're addicted to. It doesn't change you as a person. It changes the way you behave. Okay. I don't. Obviously, it doesn't define you. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know a lot about addiction, so forgive my ignorance if I'm wrong. But my opinion is, and it is only my opinion, addiction doesn't make you the person that you are. Yeah, it just changes the way that you think. What's 400? How does that happen, Dave? how does it change you? How does it make you somebody else? So before addiction, before there was any addiction, you was this timid, loving, thoughtful person. Then you become addicted to some form of drug. It changes your behavior. Yes, I get that. It changes your behavior. It changes your thought process. It changes the way people see you. It changes the way you see the world. But when you beat that addiction, when you come away from that addiction, afterwards, are you still the same person that you was before the addiction? Are you still that person that now has a new perspective? Are you still that thoughtful, caring, understanding person that you was before? Anyone? Are you still that person after? When you beat the addiction, are you still the person that you was before the addiction? So you're still the same person. It's not defined you. It's not made you become someone else. It's not changed your personality. You're still the person that you was before the addiction. So while you are addicted to something, it changes your thoughts, it changes the way you act, it changes everything while you're addicted. But once you beat that addiction, you are back to being who you were. That's what I'm trying to say. The only difference is now, after, you've got a bigger perspective. You understand more. There you go. So you're still the same person, but better. It's not changed you as a person. Drink, Alan. Drink's the addiction. Stop speed reading. I do that. Yeah, you divvy. Yeah, drink is evil. Kirsty, good morning. Good to see you. So, guys, you can see where I'm coming from with all these points. You're still the same person. So we started off, the chat was about what would you do if an exact duplicate of yourself told you that you couldn't get out of a chair, you had to stay there, you couldn't do anything. How would you react? You'd tell that exact person, exact copy of you to fuck off, or you beat the shit out of yourself. So that is basically two halves of your mind. So you've got this half of your mind telling your other half of your mind to get fucked. But this half of your mind's telling that half of your mind to stay the fuck down. Behave yourselves. Fuck's sake. Fucking divs. Spastics, as Cy would say. Drink for help. Yeah, so what Sarah's saying, Dave, is I know, hate speech. I know, ignore it. It was a joke. Um, inside joke with Si. He'll get it. So what Sarah's trying to say is she was in a bad way. She was getting abused. Yeah, joke me monk. And she turned to drink to help her get through it. That's what she was trying to say. And she said it quite well. You just didn't understand it. Fucking dumbass. Dumbass. Look at this. Look at him. You wouldn't think that he'd slept all night pinned to the side of me. And I thought he's still sleeping. January, 2 years clean. Well done, mate. Fair play to you. A real dog. He is a real dog. Bum, 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 bum. Clean 7 years. Fair play, mate. So I'm lucky. I've not got any addictions other than cigarettes. And dealing with addictions, I can't possibly imagine what it feels like. For me, I would love to quit smoking, but it's not that easy, is it? You can't just say, fuck it, I'm not doing it anymore. Until one day that happens and you do it. But you've got to be in the right mental state to do it. So I can imagine quitting something else, whether it be alcohol, drugs, whatever. It just feels like the end of the world. Yeah, when you say fuck it, you took yourself away. Okay. Fair play, mate. Good on you. Si, I've got to say, mate, I loved the video yesterday with the elk. Fucking beautiful tree, mate. You'd get some fucking spoons out of that, wouldn't you? Looked at this YouTube video and it's the more rational part of the brain that takes you away. Okay. Frontal lobe. Okay. Yeah, you've got to want to do it. You should feel proud, definitely. If you've had an addiction and you've managed to overcome that addiction, you've managed to put it away behind you, set it aside, beat it. You've done really well. But you should feel proud. Yoda. Bend over, you will. Show me your dark side. Davy Allen's on diazepam at the moment, I think. Is it diazepam, Alan? Boom, 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 boom. I can imagine, mate. 3 people inside, fuck. It's been an interesting chat today. I've noticed that as the channel's moving forward, we're seeing a little bit of a clash between different personalities, which is fine. The only thing we need to remember is to keep those clashes separate from the channel. I farted. We can't expect the channel we can't expect everybody on the channel to get along. It's not always going to be easy, sort of. Do you know what I mean? So it's going to be difficult for everyone to get along. And the trick is, if there's somebody that you don't get along with, don't talk to that person. I want to address this because yesterday it got a bit out of hand. So we've all got opinions. We all, you know, have our thoughts, our thought process. We're not all gonna get along. There's nearly 1,000 people on the channel now. We're about 140 something short, I think, 150 short of 1,000. And we're not all going to think the same way. We're not all going to get along the same way. So to address everything, you've got nothing to apologise for. Nobody needs to apologise for anything. People can block people if that's what you want to do. DK, Baby Kisses, whatever her fucking name is, has blocked me. I can't see anything that she says. She can't see anything that I say. It's fine by me. She blocked me because I'm a perv and I said the word penis. I said the word penis several times. I carved a penis, and that's why she blocked me, because I'm a perv. So be it. No loss. I don't care. If there's somebody that you don't get along with, just ignore them. Don't speak to them. If you want to block them, block them. Only on your channel, Si. On my channel, I'm right. Yeah, it's just, I can't fix it, mate. I can't fix it. I need to order a new microphone. It's as simple as that. I know, Si. I might be able to stick something in the holes and try and fucking do that way. I don't know. We'll see. I'll tell you what, let's go and see if we can. Oh, come with me. I've got to find some steamy hole. I might have a needle. I might have a needle. Wait there. Look at my cow. There you go. Look at my cow. I'll be back. I need a piss. Yeah, clip on mic. The bit that plugs into the bottom, I broke it. Put you at the ceiling. And the reason I'm going to put you at the ceiling is because I need access to the holes at the bottom. Somewhere in here I have, there, a needle. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. It's full of shit. That's why. Oops. Is that better? Can you hear me better now? Someone tell me. A bit better, is it? It's not better. What about then? What about now? Is it better now? Or is it worse? So, my daughter, she's 25. She does get my depression. I'll tell you why she gets my depression when I pull my trousers up. Um, her depression, because she suffers with depression, stems from the same place as mine. And let me explain that. Her depression started. from the time that I moved away. Sounds like I need to raise the volume. I can't raise the volume. Do I think it's hereditary? I don't know. If I'm honest, I don't know. Um, it's definitely circumstantial. So for me, my depression stemmed from the time where I moved away from my children. Whatever your name is, welcome. Um, and so does hers. So my daughter started suffering with depression from the same period of time as I did. And we've narrowed it down to the fact that I left, I moved away. When I moved away, my ex-wife asked me to stop going to visit my children. Um, and the reason she did that was because it was so upsetting for them, and she had to pick up the pieces every time I left. My daughter will do a live with me one day. She's agreed to do it. So when she can, she will. Things are a bit up in the air for her at the moment. Um, she's gone from having 3 children to 5 children overnight, so it's really difficult for her at the moment. But when she gets a schedule sorted out, um, she will arrange to do a live with me. She deals with it. I don't know exactly how she deals with it. Um, it's not really something that she's talked about, but she will come on and do a chat with us one day, which will be interesting. Did I say guilt? For me, a part of it's probably guilt, but not for her. The fact that I left my kids behind, I miss them. I miss them terribly. Um, and it really hit home when I got a phone call saying you need to speak to your daughter because she thinks that you're dead. And it hit me really, really hard. So I know that you've got a lot of issues going on, and I know that it's affecting you. Um, but I also know that you don't talk about it. One day, you and me are going to have a chat, I think. What do you reckon? Hmm, hmm, hmm. Coping mechanisms, yeah. It's certainly not the best. You keep moving the screen. What do you keep doing that for? Just keep carving. Speaking of which, I'll be doing that shortly. Um, I've got a few bits and bobs to do out in the garden. What's my music taste? Um, it's very eclectic, to be honest. So I like a mixture of all different kinds of music, whether it be from the 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. I don't like a lot of this fucking modern stuff. It's got no soul. I like Northern Soul. I like. I'm not really into rap. Yeah, I'm really eclectic. I posted a short last night, mate. So yeah, have a look at that. Fatswella. Don't know that name. Yeah, I do. I do like a bit of Northern Soul. Tamla Motown. I think my favourite song of all time, um, out of every other song in the world, my favourite is Al Wilson, The Snake. If you don't know it, look it up. You'll fucking love it. Dun dun dun. Did I go to the ballroom? No, I didn't, mate. Wigan Casino, I think it was. Wigan Casino or something like that. Something Wigan. Um, yeah, Wigan Casino. I never got to go. I wanted to go, um, but I used to DJ. I used to do DJing when I was 17, and the guy that taught me DJing, his name was Steve Strett, and he was Britain's number one Northern Soul DJ. Jesus loves me. Jesus doesn't love me. Jesus doesn't love me at all. Jesus doesn't know who I am. Sorry to disappoint you, Katrina. Ah, okay, guys. Yeah, nice 7 inch collection. Not anymore. I don't have anything from my past lives. Um, my ex-wife ended up with everything, absolutely everything. So yeah, there is that. Happy birthday to you, uh, Pemlo Happy City. There we go. How about fuck off? Dun, dun, dun. Right, guys, I'm going to put an end to this one. What I'm going to do, I'm going to end this one. I'm coming up to 2 hours. I'm going to go for a shit. I'm going to make myself another coffee, and then I'll be back live. So yeah, give me, I don't know, 15 minutes or so maybe. All right, guys. Thank you all for joining this morning. If you've only just joined, don't panic. I will be back in a few minutes. All right. Thank you, guys. Uh, stay strong, stay safe.